So I think I figured out what was the cause of most of the greatest men, I said most of the greatest men in history making the achievements they've made. I think none of them niggas was getting pussy.
What?
It allowed you to focus. I was literally watching the movie about John Nash.
Okay.
John Nash is Nash equilibrium, one of the most important mathematician type discoveries in the 19th, 20th century. This nigga studied all day, all night, every second, every hour, nigga. It didn't do nothing else. I feel like most of the technological advances in life have come from people that had so much time on their hands and wasn't concerned about going to get the bitches.
I don't think that's true, because if you that smart,
give it to me.
You getting bitches, bro.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
You awkward, bro.
Yeah, you're awkward, but it's other people in your field. It's other women in your field that's just like that.
You don't want them. The niggas who know they're going to be great, bro. The niggas who know they're going to be great want the baddies. Everybody want the baddies. The baddies back then didn't tend to be in your field. That was not
so they
somewhere.
They didn't want pussy, or they weren't getting it.
They just weren't getting it. They were awkward. They were socially awkward ass niggas. They couldn't even talk to regular people. They always felt like people didn't like them. People didn't understand them.
And it's celebrities like that too.
When really they just didn't understand that nigga. You have to learn how to interact with people. That's the whole thing. I think that is a through line. I'm pretty sure Steve Jobs had no fucking action, nigga. That's all. That's all I'm saying. He had so much time on his hands that he could focus. That's all. Where we spent our time.
I learned in psychology, in order for you to feel fulfilled and maybe get that part of focus, you're gonna need sex. Can you imagine waking up with a boner and going to study, and you done had this boner, it didn't go away all morning, all afternoon, all night, and you've been like that for all your years in college?
All I'm saying is this: did it help you? Are you going to make the next technological motherfucking advance?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes, my uncle invented dildos.
Your uncle?
Yes.
What you make, nigga?
I made the deal.
You made the deal from the dough?
Period.
He got the dough from the deal.
You for real? What you talking about, man?
Yeah. That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for, man. And with that being said, this is how we motherfucking feel today on this lovely winter day. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is J Focuz.
I'm the Lovely Bones.
And this is the Wake and Bake Podcast. Now, I wanted to continue that situation that we was talking about before. So now, what you, if a man created the dildo, that's amazing. That would be an awesome. If he the one that did that, that nigga's good. Because, of course, that would mean he was thinking about pussy the whole time.
The whole time.
And everybody that ever makes a dildo gotta pay.
All the jocks and stuff are taking all the girls. How can I put myself above them? And I'm a tech-savvy guy. I have to be able to pleasure a woman in ways that the jocks cannot.
Now, check this out. Now, here's why I'm saying that's not necessarily the case. Okay, think about this. Facebook, the social network. You saw the movie, right? Mark Zuckerberg. What was his driving force? He had pussy, but guess what? He this ain't really it, though. The bitches that I've been getting.
You said don't get pussy.
They not it. Look, I'm just saying. Pussy. Now check this out. But he also, he's not a great example. I'm gonna stick to where I'm at. A lot of the earlier people, because the modern age is a little bit different, but not really. I think it's sort of similar still. A lot of them earlier people, due to them not getting the woman that they wanted, created.
Okay.
You see where I'm going?
Now that's a better way to put it, semantics.
Yes, that's why I wanted to continue this. They created something that made them, like John Nash. Once again, Nash equilibrium. He said, I'm not that nigga, and I'm not going to get the shit that I want and the bitches that I want until I've created that thing that makes me that guy, and everybody knows my name.
Yeah, my uncle, man, with the dildos. After that, because he was socially awkward, he said all he had to say after that was, "Baby, I can pleasure you better than any man can." You know what I mean?
And I'm pretty sure that worked really well in the 60s and 70s.
STD free. STD free.
I'm pretty sure that was very believable in the 60s and 70s as well. You know what I'm saying?
Dinosaur age.
You say that nigga's old,
you
nigga.
Know what I'm saying?
But nah. Hey, so it's a lot of things. Well, not really. Not really. It's
This is an impromptu episode. This is the impromptu episode.
Yeah, we just y'all might get 2 of them this week. Who fucking knows? I don't. But I do know that it's football games happening today. You know what I'm saying? This is not a sports podcast, but I'm very hype about them. They actually start pretty soon. We're going to catch them a little late. But I have some ideas, man. I've been thinking about some topics and some new segments. And one of those new segments I want to start off with at the start of every episode is what really snatches my buffs. Now, it's things, this is pretty much for those listening that don't understand what we're saying, because you might be from somewhere else. These are the things that really grinds our gears, kind of gets us up and at 'em. We just don't really not like it necessarily. It doesn't make us mad, doesn't make us sad, but maybe it makes us all that shit. So, what really snatches our buffs? What do you have anything that snatches your buffs this week, or do you need me to go first?
Off the top of my head, I just know girls born on their birthday. That's what snatches my buffs.
She born on her birthday, nigga.
Yeah.
That snatches your buffs.
Yes, man, because they be liars, bro. She was born on her birthday. Just do you, bro. Just do you.
100%.
Can't trust it, bro.
I know where you going with that one, nigga. And it's something similar that I can't trust. That is certain strands of weed. Some of that shit, you look at it, you dump it out in the bag. You know, some of them bags you can't see through them, so you got to like open it up. And when you open it up, it looks amazing, and it looks like it's about to smoke. You know what I'm saying? You get it, you bust it down, and it turns to fucking dust. That grinds my fucking gears, because the shit smoked great, but you know what I'm saying? The whole fucking time you smoking, because the shit turned into dust.
Shaking shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It was buds, but it just was so light. And I hate that shit. It really snatches my fucking buffs. I can't stand it. Weed people. Y'all have to fuck weed people, because I know it's probably some women out there growing nowadays too. Weed people. Grow that out of existence. Like, you know, they can like make shit like evolve and shit. Like, it's certain. Stop making that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. You were on the right path. Don't sell it to me. Just don't sell it to me. Because this shit is smoking. You gotta sponsor this podcast?
Sponsor this podcast is don't have one.
Well, guess what?
Weed from yesterday.
Weed from yesterday. I am smoking pink rose, and I hate you. I fucking hate you, because you break down into dust. So I don't recommend anybody go get it.
With a weed from yesterday, it's still good today. Yeah.
It's like a fucking East Side Cheddar Boy song.
Yeah, this shit won't be around tomorrow though. It won't be here tomorrow.
Here today, here yesterday, going tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man. I'm with you 100%. Now,
shout out to weed from yesterday, man.
Shout out to weed from yesterday. I'd rather that than pink rose. Just saying. Now, what I've come to find out, just in my endeavors, you know, how was your weekend? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you how your weekend was.
I was fried over the weekend. You know, I had to get together for my brother's birthday. You know, I was fried. I had a good time too, man. That was pretty much it.
I was also in attendance at that event. I mean, it was awesome. We had a great time. Small, intimate gathering. You know, we were being socially conscious. Everybody was COVID free. You know, so it was a great time. Birthday party. Shout out to my nigga, the Jazz. He's going by the Jazz now. You may have known him as Jazz Music with an X, not an S. But yeah, man, it's a lot that I think is gonna take place in the near future. But I want to actually start off by giving a rest in peace to Hank Aaron and Larry King, both passing away, living fantastic lives, very long-lived lives. You know what I'm saying? Two legends,
100.
Comedy legend, baseball legend. You know, Hank Aaron was one of the first black men out there on the field. You know, to really show us that niggas was out here balling too. You could catch us motherfucking smacking them bitches out into the motherfucking stands and shit too. So, I was really appreciative. I really didn't watch too much baseball, but knowing his legacy and what he's left behind, it's always gonna fucking be here. But talking about all of these rich niggas got me thinking, like, where did all the guap go? Like, it's certain words and, like, phrases, like, reefer. Like, niggas smoke all the Doja. Niggas smoke all the Doja. Nobody, like, has Doja no more. Like, it's certain phrases and words that we used way back when that just didn't pan out and keep up. Because some shit...
What would you think our parents were saying, though? Like, they probably gonna say some shit, but it's probably another word they used to say that they ain't gonna think
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. I mean, because just, like, homie was one of those words that just lived. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just stayed.
Depending on where you is, homie, mo, you know what I'm saying?
No,
money,
come on, man. Right.
Same thing.
Some to some extent, but I feel like everybody got like a homegirl. Because nobody says, like, if you're not fucking with her, it's your homegirl. Like, it's my homegirl. Like, that's my friend. Like, either you say friend or homegirl. So it's like, it's certain variations of words that I think stayed.
Loud.
Like, I would have appreciated. Loud is still a thing. It's kind of like it's interchangeable with like Zaza. You know, exotics was how we used to call it though. In 09 and 08, we used to say exotics. So they just catching up to, and the cycle was continuing.
Yeah.
But it's been some shit going on in the world. For instance, we knew this, but according to Bloomberg, this nigga Trump gave over $2.7 million to people that involved in the riots. Now, a lot of the websites are using the phrase rallies, quote unquote, in their headlines. But we all know it was a fucking riot. You know what I'm saying? Rally my fucking ass. 100%. That's like calling us thugs. No, they were thugs. They're paid thugs. The worst type. You know what I'm saying? So
they're henchmen.
100% henchmen. You guys are the putties that they used to send out on Power Rangers.
No, they the motherfucking henchmen for the Joker. Nigga, the Joker sent
They not Joker henchmen. I'm not giving Trump Joker status. This nigga Trump, if anything, is fucking Mr. Freeze. You know what I'm saying? He's not Joker status. But he pulled off some wild shit, and it kind of is Joker-esque. I ain't gonna hold you. Why Trump is like the Joker is what the segment is. But yes, like but it was over 2 years. Bloomberg reported that payments were made until November 23rd, according to Federal Election Commission filings, before the public announcement of the rally. According to documents, 8 Trump campaign officials were listed on a permit issued by the National Park Service for the rally, including Maggie Mulvaney, niece of Mick Mulvaney, who was paid $138,000 until November 23rd by Trump's campaign. This is some wild shit. I'm reading this from Yahoo. Yahoo got it from Bloomberg.
Well, he out of office now, so
I mean,
what?
That's not necessarily the thought process of all Americans. For one, I'm one of those Americans going, what kind of after effects
that's what I'm saying.
is left?
That's what I'm saying. Now
it didn't sound like it. It just kind of sounded like, well, that's over.
No, it's like, now what?
Yes, and that's why I'm saying, like, it's gonna get weird. I think it's gonna get weirder as time goes on, especially as Biden reverses all of his fucking legislation. That's when shit's gonna get tricky, especially like with all of the tariffs that was happening with China, all of the beef that we had. I appreciated how he dealt with China. Like, nobody had the balls to step up to them because they're number 2. and to cut them niggas off. And he kind of did that shit, and I kind of appreciated that. But yeah, I mean, the pandemic was the worst of the worst, and they can bury him on the pandemic, but did you let him be late with the response time? Like, did people like tell the nigga what to do? I don't fucking know. All I know is this nigga is actually arranging shit that might have long-lasting effects on the current presidency in its early days, which is some treasonous shit. Like, that nigga gotta go to jail. He had to go to jail like everybody else, dog. That's fucking treason, bro. It's treason. Trump, bro, you gotta go.
Well, I don't need another treason to spark up.
Me fucking either, dog. Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole.
Ah, I loved it.
What was your...
We got an episode, we talked about it before.
We saw it now.
Right.
So now we can come with the goods.
So I was going in.
What was just your opening take? Yeah.
When it was taking too long, the first thing I thought is Ashanti ducking smoke again? That was the first thing I thought.
But Ashanti was there.
First.
Right.
But I was sitting there the whole hour.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She waited to get close to time. So yeah, you're right.
So...
But that was my first impression. Opening up was kind of like, all right, whoever show up first got the edge. To me, at that point.
Right. When we was waiting.
Yeah, man, because it's like, dog, I'm pissed at you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you better have your shit together, and that's kind of how I feel. I think a lot of people felt like that. But they looked amazing.
Oh yeah, when she came out with the hair, my question was, who got the better lace, nigga, Ashanti or Cash Doll? Because they both hair would just be amazing. If you watch their Instagram, their hair just be like, yo, as a man, I can appreciate that.
Ladies, gentlemen, what do you think? Cash Doll, who you said Ashanti?
Yep.
Ashanti, who laced up better?
You know what I mean?
But my initial thoughts was this, especially
Keyshia Cole, them titties gonna come out.
Them titties was tittying, nigga. I was super excited. Like, she on a nut. She trying to. But my whole thing was that it was like almost like it was spice early on because Ashanti was mad that her legs wasn't showing.
Right.
And then Keyshia was mad that she couldn't stand up at all. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the, I noticed that it was like early spice.
And you know why that's a thing though? Mm-hmm. That's why y'all should be in the same room.
Yeah, no, they gotta be in the same room.
Don't try to say you want to be in separate rooms and then start complaining you can't stand there. That's what the being in the same room is for.
But people are being socially responsible.
You can be socially responsible, bro, and be in the same room.
You can. If y'all both got COVID tests, then y'all both got COVID tests.
Jeezy and Gucci, they was...
I think they might not give a fuck. I think Gucci is one of them niggas.
Everybody was far apart. It wasn't... You know what I'm saying?
Not really. It was a room full of people.
Like, yeah, but they were 6 feet apart. You know what I'm saying? They just had masks on. Like, you can be responsible and still do the shits. But I get it. But it was during like the first quarter, it seemed like Ashanti had her on the ropes.
Man, all I know is this. They both showed up looking like aunties at the funeral trying to get Unc back. You hear me? They was in all black and they was slaying. Like, I was ready for the shits. And now, to your point, it was sort of lackadaisical for me during that first half. Like, cause she came out with hitters. Like, they can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they opened up with hitters. And I don't think people do that.
Keyshia Cole, it was kind of lackluster. Like, all right, she played this, but nah.
Come on, bro. It was I Should Have Cheated versus Foolish. That was the first song.
No, it wasn't, bro. No, that was not it, bro. Stop it.
What was the first song?
The first song she played was I Don't Love You No More. That was the first song.
It was I Don't Love You No More. Okay, well, I gotta go to Pitchfork. Shout out to Pitchfork, because y'all have the actual list. And I was trying to...
I changed my mind and said I Don't Love You No More. I changed my mind. This nigga song.
There it is. I changed my mind versus Happy.
Come on now.
Bro, hitter! Happy is a hitter! What do you mean?
No, it's not.
Happy is a hitter, bro. That's one of her first big joints. It's one of them. Yes, it is.
No, it's not, bro. That was like, alright, I'm in. Now, alright, y'all here, now I'm in.
100%. Round 2. I Should Have Cheated the Way That I Love You. That's why I lost.
I
It lost. I should have cheated
one.
100%. Enough of Love with Wayne. Don't Leave Me Alone, Ashanti in round 3. It was a toss-up.
Because I know
right. It was a toss-up at first for me, but it was Ashanti that took the round. Round 4 was Shoulda Let You Go, featured Amina.
Come on, man. What is it? Come on, man. Like, these songs are just the okay songs.
You're right. Man. Okay, you got a point. It was Rock Me. Maybe I was just faded when I was watching it, and so I was on the vibe 100%.
Like, it didn't really start getting hyped till Keyshia Cole started talking shit. You know what I'm saying? When she just got drunk and shit, like...
Okay, hold on. Now, round 6. What you got? I mean, no, round 5. Who you got? I remember versus Southside.
I ain't really like Southside like that when I was growing up, so I remember. Now, last night, she even started talking, I gotta do me. She said that, like,
right.
I gotta do me.
Right.
Just wanted to let you know, you're my sister, but that's when it started. Last night, it was, I don't care what Ashanti played. When she played that, I was like, I don't care what Ashanti played, bro.
It don't matter, she won.
I don't care what it is.
But see, that's what we call, in versus land, it's a point. That song's a point. No matter what, it's a point.
Right, period.
So I felt the same as you. It ain't funny. It ain't funny remix.
Come on, man, stop.
Come on, bro. Come on. She knew she couldn't help it, but she was like, maybe I need to play a feature against a feature. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work. So play your cards.
It was Diddy and shit.
Round 7. Play your cards right versus Pac's Life. First things first. Who the fuck are you?
No, Keyshia Cole is from the Death Row family. Like, Future is from the...
It don't matter. I don't want to hear none of this shit.
Yeah, I ain't want to hear either one of these songs either.
I don't want to fucking hear that
shit. I ain't want to hear that
either. Nigga.
But Play Your Cards Right was a better song.
Play Your Cards Right took it. No, Pac's Life.
Stop it, bro.
Hey, do you want to talk about... Do you really know about?
I don't want Ashanti, yo. Are you kidding me?
Keyshia Cole, round 8. Keyshia Cole, Love versus Rain on Me. Oh, come on.
It's love, bro.
Come on. You can. I'm just saying. Are you telling me those ain't hitters?
They are, but it still was like. At that point, I'm like, all right, well, they really about to get into it. You know what I'm saying?
And this whole time the song was playing, all I was thinking was, never knew that I was cribbing. And he ended up showing up later, and we can talk a little bit more about.
Hold on, I think I got some of these songs wrong because it's like when halftime came. Oh, you know, you're right. Ashanti had to come back because Ashanti did start.
I think she started on the lesser side of things than Keyshia.
Yeah,
I think Keyshia came out the gate going nuts, and she was more relaxed.
Trust and Believe versus Down for You.
Come on, Trust and Believe.
Down for You
versus that. It was a terrible matchup.
It was.
That's not what you bring against Down for You, bro. It's not. It's too upbeat. Trust and Believe, and it's a theory going around that people are saying like maybe this episode was like a little bit more orchestrated in regards to the songs that people were playing because of the Gucci Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't. No, we not letting people just play these songs without telling us. You know what I'm saying? So tell us what you're gonna play, and we gonna help y'all match it up so that it's entertaining. And I think it's getting a little bit more Hollywood, like. As a sidebar, that's what people are saying like about Mike Tyson's podcast, Hotboxing with Mike Tyson. They took it from black and white to in color. They're in another studio. They got another co-host, and they saying that it's like really commercial feeling now. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like that. Like, I felt like something like that was kind of happening. But round 10, You've Changed, Runaway. What do you think? This was one of not my favorite rounds.
You know what I'm saying?
This was one of those rounds where I
think this round we chalked up as we was gonna give it to somebody at the end.
Yeah, they wanted that to be the buffer round.
Right.
But that's what makes people think it was orchestrated.
I mean,
it was like
but I do feel like it could be some type of structure to it because, like here, I think this is the first time where they was like halftime, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that kind of feeling. You know what I mean? So let them figure it out. Let's see what happens.
I get it. They gotta do different shit. They gotta experiment. Like I literally just posted that not too long ago. Like sometimes you gotta like when shit don't even out the way you expected it to, you gotta do some experimentation. And it might lose sometimes and it might win sometimes, but you gotta be able to accept it because it's experimenting.
Now this is when it got hyped. This is when Keyshia, you could tell she was lit. She she like, I'm going first.
We went
Ashanti's like, no, I'm supposed to go first this round. It's halftime. She's like, no, I don't care. I'm playing my junk. Play it right now. I don't care.
Okay, so and with that being said, it's all the rumors. I'm just gonna bring up the rumors. You know, I ain't gonna be a chatty patty or nothing, but they trying to say a pair of fucking. I don't think they were AirPods. Everybody was saying, yo, those are AirPods. And I'm like, slime. AirPods got like a little extension part so you can like grab it. That don't got that little piece that's on that table right there. Because they screenshotted a picture of Keyshia and it's like a table next to her. And it's like two little white things on it. And so it was kind of like, if y'all would come up with like an example of what that was, you got to make it better to AirPods because just say they aftermarket. You know what I'm saying? Say that there's some shit that they bought it from the gas station. They just needed to hear some shit right fast. They left their shit at home. You know what I'm saying? But or don't acknowledge it at all, which is also very smart. But right now, the fucking Facebook world and a little bit on Twitter, I think I seen a little bit on Twitter, is saying that was like some coke. So that she sniffs a couple lines. She came back into the game, and she was a little hype. She was a little hype, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the energy might have changed, and I wish I would have like been there to see that because I tuned out. I tuned out on the battle at halftime. I'm like, I don't think I'm super in.
This is a good round. Sent from Heaven, a Heaven Sent versus Baby. This was when I was like, Ashanti gotta play Baby. It's no way she gotta play it. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And so, Heaven Sent versus Baby, I think Baby might have took it.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm kind of pissed off that we're agreeing on all this shit right now. But
because like after last night, I don't think Keyshia Cole really got anything. She might got. You know what I'm saying? At this point in it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go through it. So. Round 12, Only You versus Brand New. This was one of those toss-up type rounds, but Only You end up winning. Oh, excuse me. Round 13, What's Love versus Trust. Come on, man.
It's just Trust, man.
Come on. I gave it to What's Love.
Oh, you tripping, bro.
I gave it to What's Love.
All the one that still play Trust.
But the thing about it was, she didn't have much else. But I don't know if she wrote more than what she wrote because my thing
I'm not a fan of Fat Joe as a rapper, never been, so I was definitely not going with that song.
I'm gonna play my industry card right now. I don't want to say anything regarding that, man. But I'm Into You versus I've Changed. I've Changed is such
a big song,
and it's like I witnessed different generations get up and dance together to it. I haven't got that from Into You. Sorry. Like, I didn't get it. Like, certain only...
Just say it. The Tamia version's better.
The Tamia version's better than that. Sorry. Sorry, Ashanti. That's a real fact. Round 15, Girl in the Movies versus Give It Up to Me once again. One of those rounds where it's kind of like...
I'm up the Girl in the Movie, so I'm going.
You have to give it to the bigger song. And that's where the feature, non-feature, and that's why I can't agree to the theories that it was like a matchup that they created or curated. I can't agree with that shit because it's a simple fact. You would never put Girl in the Movies against Give It Up to Me by Sean fucking Paul.
Right.
You would never do that if you had to plan. Never. So, round 16, Mesmerize, Let It Go. Very great round.
Very great.
Very great. This is when it came back to the shits. Now, I love fucking Mesmerize, bro. I love Mesmerize. But I gotta give it to Let It Go. It's a Missy Elliott record. It's a Missy Elliott record with Lil' Kim. Like, Lil' Kim had like a hiatus almost. And then she just popped up.
On a Keyshia Cole song with Missy.
I went crazy when I heard it. It was Jam of the Week on MTV Jams. I was fucking in. So I couldn't deny it. Round 17. Foolish verse never come fucking on. I don't even know it never was.
You never knew?
What? Never. Round 18. The Way That I Love You, You Complete Me. Yo, I gave it to The Way I Love You. I did, bro. I really did.
And this is where it started getting to the rounds. It was like, all right, I don't care about none of these songs. Right. Except for Always on Time.
All this shit look new. Don't let me Ashanti. Keyshia Cole, You
is like came out like a two like
in French Montana.
That's actually a good song.
It does seem like it's older.
That's 2 years old. But Always on Time, it was too late for her to play that song.
It was way too late.
Yeah.
Why didn't you play the new song?
You know what I'm saying?
You should have played your new shit.
She played it at the beginning, but
right there. No. After everybody came, nobody was there. Niggas was tuning out at the beginning.
Bro,
nigga. In the first hour.
Nah, niggas, it stay consistent with the numbers, bro. If you look.
No, I'm talking about
that whole hour. Niggas was glued, bro.
No.
Yes, nigga. Look at the views, bro. Go on any YouTube channel, bro. They views stay consistent with versus.
Show me the Instagram. Show me the Apple TV. The YouTube has one of the other.
No, I'm talking about when niggas streaming.
You're right. The YouTube has one of the other, so I'm shutting up. But yeah, I mean, out of the 20, I feel like Ashanti and Keyshia were almost neck and neck to an extent, but Ashanti ended up taking it.
What? I think Keyshia Cole went for Ashanti's neck at one point. I think she literally went for her neck. She didn't try because she kept saying like, "You my sis, but."
Yes.
Jaheim.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? She was. So give it to Keyshia, dog.
I'm giving it to Keyshia, man.
And going into it, I had Ashanti, but Keyshia got it, bro.
All right, man. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Did Ashanti take it home with songs like "Happy," motherfucking "Always on Time," "The Way That I Love You," or did Keyshia Cole take it home with songs like "Love," "Heaven Sent," so much motherfucking more? Let us know in the comments. You fucking never do. We expect it this time. Give it to us. It's the Wake and Bake Podcast, and we're about to take a brief commercial break. All right, man. So, first things first. Big congratulations to Big Kwame back home. Big K. He's the Big K. You're going to have to work on your way up to his Big K. Cause that nigga, he got the K's.
That's
nigga.
Cool, but if they freed Kwame, then who killed Patrick?
Oh. Hold on, wait. Hey, man, that was a whole power bar that you didn't even know that was happening right there. Nigga, you thought you talking about Kwame. Nigga, no. You took that to other places. But yeah, that was really cool to see happen over the weekend. Him and Kodak Black, who has a new song that we have a snippet of that we'll play for you guys right now. It's called Last Day In.
I need it on my first day, I been at my last day in. I've been all kind of shit, I'm chilling at the days in. I've been prosperating, friend, I don't get prosecuted. I can't believe that you I done stood up in that water with all kind of divers. I done made it out that fire like a fire. I've been cleaning quarantine with a bad aid. I told my lawyer, boy, I
mean, he got $1 million in what? A day?
Yeah, man. You know, people have been anticipating him. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe he gets the Tekashi treatment. Maybe he gets the, all right, you're out now and everything sounds great. Maybe he feels like he needs to wait because he ain't got it like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he don't got the song because this don't sound like a great return.
It doesn't.
Like you didn't need to put this one out. Like, you could have got home.
Could have kept it.
Yeah.
If you put it in the blender, that wouldn't have hurt.
100%, but he didn't. And this is not great. So
even the garbage disposal, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He's like, yo, put it in something, nigga, and chop it up, nigga, because it's not really working the way that, and that's kind of how I feel. Like, I don't think that that's a good way to come home.
Even if you put this on a furnace, this is not a fire song.
Okay, look, you gotta relax.
This is it. I'm not with it. Not for a comeback song.
I'm not with it at all, and I'm with you. I know y'all hate when we agree, but this is one of them times where I just have
now,
to.
if he in a video, if he in front of a mansion with Kwame Kilpatrick.
Look, if Kwame can link with this nigga Kodak in the video.
With his diamonds in his
But
hands.
see, look, he had to premiere it that way. Like, he didn't premiere it. Like, he had to premiere it like that. Like, nigga. Soon as Kwame get home, nigga, wear your D hat. Matter of fact, we got several.
With the earrings. You know
100%, man. With your yays. We got some buffs here, too. You can choose. Like, if he would have made that the thing, I would have paid more attention to this. We giving away too much exposure, but I'm pretty sure people are going to be searching for it. And this is the analysis real fast. This is how long it takes for us to review a song, especially when it's bad. Because we Wake and Bake podcast and we talk about new music, bro, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not.
Don't feed this song to your dog.
Don't feed this song to anybody. Don't feed. They gonna fuck around and be like, they gonna eat the whole container the Coney come in. They gonna eat the food, then eat the container afterwards. That's what's gonna happen, like, to your kids. So just imagine what you did your dog. Well, come on. But I was thinking about why. I was sitting around. This was Saturday morning, maybe around like 11. You know, I got over my haze. My cloudy haze, because on Friday we had just celebrated my homie the Jazz's birthday, and as I guess yours kind of too, because y'all are kind of really close. And when I woke up the next day, I was sitting around thinking like, damn, it was some amazing music made in the 2000s to 2010. Just amazing, groundbreaking shit that you'll never forget, ever, 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 just like some of the music.
I still don't think it's No You're Fucking with 96, bro. Like it's
Fair.
like the music that came out that year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's No You're Fucking with 96.
Yeah, 100%. And I agree, but it is something of its own type of decade. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that I feel like no matter what, everybody from the previous years might have made amazing music, but the people in the 2000s got a chance to do a build off of what was already made and experiment. I was talking not long ago about experimentation, and it's like sometimes you have to try other shit. And Ja Rule, Nelly, niggas like that kind of brought the sing rapping mainstream to an extent. And
I kind of brought that pop element 100%, a little bit more to
100%, because they're like, fuck getting a singer on every fucking hook. Why can't I just sing it? And them niggas just start singing them. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded great. Like, we all thought it was bops, nigga. Everybody that be living it up. So he had his little background vocal. What?
That was Case, bro. He still had those.
He had some song, but that was the early job. After that, eventually, a lot of the mainstream singles that he was putting out had the R&B feature. But it was like a thing where they made that a thing.
But like you said, 2000, 2010, it was all about how groundbreaking you can be. Everybody know everyone can rap now.
100%.
How groundbreaking can you be?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We got the soul samples, we got the singing, the R&B singer rapper, we got the people kind of singing, we got the super thug, we got the, you know what I mean?
There was so many different things taking place, and it was like a melting pot. Like, hip hop in the 2010s to back to 2000s was kind of like Hollywood in the same years. Like, it was a time period where like spec scripts or like stories that were original were like popular.
Right.
Like, they were more willing to buy, like, I've never heard of anything like that. Before the 2010, then after 2010, it was kind of like, yo, you got to bring us the sequel or bring us a remake.
Right.
That's not really what we doing right now. And so everybody kind of started emulating sounds, and whatever was the popular sound at the time, that's when that was like a popular thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was ever really super popular for people to sound like other people than today.
Like, who was the last person whose style got stole? Probably the Migos.
Migos. That was a 10-year run. The niggas sounded like the Migos for 10 years. And now they're kind of moving on to like a more Lil Uzi Vert, NBA Youngboy friendly type zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's kind of like there. So I felt like that was like a really more prevalent thing where I feel like that's why 2000s to 2010 music is similar to how Hollywood was in the same time period, because of the simple fact that original shit was more popular. We was more willing to hear it, different styles. Today, give me the hybrid artist. I need a hybrid artist. If that nigga can't sing, fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? And give me bars. Period.
You better have them both. Come on.
That's a part of the game now.
Yeah.
So now, what can you give me different than that? Okay, you can sing and you got bars. Now what?
100%. Where do you go? Where does it become a limit or a top floor on hip hop growth? Are we there?
No, we just need somebody to take that stand. I think we talked about it before. We probably need a sing-songy rap artist to do what's going on.
But
give us the soundtrack to the pandemic, bro.
But here's where I can disagree, though. Where I can disagree is,
let Megan Thee Stallion do the pandemic, the COVID soundtrack, and that.
Now that's where it can be different. If a woman could take it there, that would change everything. Mm-hmm. Where a woman can go ahead and do the shit, because we haven't gotten that from a woman yet. You know what I'm saying?
One of those type of projects, not to that level where it's like, yo,
today.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the last 20 years, I don't think
we got Rhapsody, but we ain't got no right. Where it's like, this is good kid, man. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing. Yes, mainstream level, amazing. We haven't gotten it. I don't think we've seen it in the last 20. So we overdue for it. No, I mean, you know, like Nina Simone, like it was artists way back. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was did on that shit. Those type of So I can't really say that it's never been done, but yeah, like I really do feel like it's that type of vibe. But it's a revolving door at that point, though. It's not new. It just comes back around. That's just starting at the finish.
But again, we never, like you said, we never seen it from a woman.
100%. But once again, it's just finishing at the start. You just literally, way back, we have seen it from a woman. Y'all are just now doing it in rap.
Man, the stripper ain't do it though.
100%. So
let it not be Megan, what? She's not a stripper. Let it be
Cardi. What? Former stripper gives us the album of the year about current events? What?
And it's not ratchet at all. She really introspective.
We had all of it wrong last episode. We need Cardi to give us this.
Nah.
We need Cardi B to give us the album.
Lil Uzi or NBA Youngboy. It's like
fuck that.
Pandemic protect, yeah. You understand?
No, hey, I really do appreciate the people that do try to push the boundaries and try to do new shit.
It gotta be Rihanna, bro. It gotta be Riri, bro.
But Riri would have to be more rappy this time.
Let it be Riri. She's with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah. She would have to be a lot more rappy, but I don't think A$AP Rocky could get that to her. Sorry, A$AP. If you want her to have them bars, tell her to meet me in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We can make it happen. But yeah, so I also was sitting around thinking, Wrong sound effect. About sniper releases in 2020. Now, I know you didn't have a great chance to think about these types of artists that put out this level of music. Because
it is one, bro, and I listen to it all the time.
Give it to me then and not be watched.
Come on, man, because everybody don't listen to this album, bro.
Come on.
It's Rich Slave. Come on, man. It's Rich Slave. It's Rich Slave, bro.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, nigga. You came out the fucking blue with that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, cause I was sitting there thinking like, bro, I know I got one.
You had one, man.
Yeah, that Rich Slave, man. That
Rich Slave by who?
By Young Dolph, man.
Young Dolph.
Rich Slave. You heard Giles when he was at the spot? He like, man, play the whole Young Dolph album. The whole thing.
No, you can't do that. There's women here.
We
would enjoy it.
So is R&B. Come on, they love it.
R&B,
bro.
Not the whole album.
Bro,
they not sitting around
that.
trying to listen to
Hold up. Yes.
Nigga, no. They like that because we do. It's certain songs that women like because we like it. It's certain songs that women like because women like them. That's one of them that they don't like for their own sake. To me,
bro, you ain't played it like me, bro.
I have. I've played it in different environments. I've seen the different effects it could have. I think women like those kind of songs because we do. Some of them, if they ain't seen booty shaking and all type of money being thrown in the club somehow, some way, a lot of women these days, they don't really even know about all this kind of shit.
Oh man, I can't agree because I be talking to some women. They'll break you down and build you up. But
now some you meet a good music taste women. I'm gonna give you that. When you tell me about any woman that you've ever like talked to, like you could be like, yo, I met a chick at the store the other day because I was listening to such and such in my headphones and she asked me about it and I told her what I liked and I had a podcast and she told me the type of shit she liked and I'm like, god damn. You know what I'm saying? Like you come with random ass stories from random ass people and I'll be like, you do come with collections of stories from different women and I can get that vibe, but at the same time I feel like it's a bigger population of women that you haven't met that would never listen to a rap.
All these women. What are you talking about?
Then why don't you know about the large group of women that don't listen to rap songs?
Because I don't like those women.
Exactly. Exactly.
Who listens to those women anyway?
I love those women. They tend to be the neo soul hoes that I talked about in previous episodes.
What was your sleeper though?
My sleeper artist from 2020, my sleeper album as well, was Down Tyler Heaven or Hell.
Okay.
Amazing fucking body of work. This nigga's little fucking Travis Scott. He made Travis Scott's next album before he did. And that's why I feel like maybe he's gonna get burnt out later. Maybe
he's gonna get Party Next Door.
He's gonna get Party Next Door, bro. He's gonna go into the Cactus Jack sweat camp, the sweat lodge, nigga, and do all type of fucking hard work, giving all his amazing music. But bro, to the Euphoria. He's gonna go to the Euphoria song number 2 on his album and give away all his best music to fucking Travis Scott because he sounds just fucking like him. So that album was really, really good, knowing that he didn't have that pressure of actually having to give all of this music to Travis. Travis probably said, yo, do your best. Whatever your best shit is in this time period, from this month to this month, you can keep all that. After that, nigga, everything's up for grabs, so you better go hard. And he did his fucking best, you know what I'm saying? And he's one of those hybrid artists that just have it.
So he got bars too, cause I ain't listened to the album. I heard a couple songs that people play.
But it's not really bars. It's Young Dolphish. You know what I'm saying? It's just he can connect with that. You know, that nigga say, taking meds in the meadows, like the way I live. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain like little different like vibes that nigga can create. And you can make a vibe with if you got the girls around, if you got the homies around, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do all of that good shit within this album, and he can even go into some heartbreak.
He does sound better than the other guy that was on Cactus Jack. What's his name? Light skinned nigga. That was beefing with Russ.
I'm about to say, I'm only thinking dark skin. Shaq West is the only artist I'm thinking about. Who's the other guy? Jack Boy?
I don't want no friends. Don't want no friends.
I don't know.
This nigga motherfucking, I forgot this nigga. He was before Russ. Russ smacked him or something.
Smoke Perp?
That him.
He on Cactus Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or was, is, was.
Okay.
He is definitely better.
Yeah, man. I appreciate
Smoke
that
Perp
nigga's
is
music, bro.
trash!
Smoke Perp's trash. Smoke Perp.
And so is that new French Montana song, Hot Boy Bling Bling. Trash!
I didn't say. Anyway, Smoke Perp. Holla at me. You can get barred to death.
Trash!
But I ain't gonna talk about that. Anyway, have you heard anything from your mans?
Bishop Nehru? He blocked me. He blocked me.
I didn't expect that. Don't worry. I'll get at him for us.
It doesn't matter, man.
Fuck that. I'm gonna make a song with bars that sound like they like aimed at somebody specific, but they not. And then I'm gonna just like inbox it to him.
Bishop Nehru this.
Then we'll see what the fuck he gotta say. Y'all will hear more about the Bishop Nehru updates very soon. Cause I'm in the booth, baby.
Let that young man do what he want to do, man.
Fuck that. Alright, well fine.
He blocked me. You know, that means he don't want to smoke.
We can find somebody to pick with. Don't worry.
I don't pick with people. I'm not a bully, man. Stop it. You can pick with someone. I'm not a bully.
I will.
I'm not a bully.
I will. I am. Well, no, I'm not. Facebook might like flag us for saying that or some shit. But I also was sitting around thinking this too. What was your favorite swag from like high school? Now we are 09 graduates. I know a lot of the people.
Speak for yourself. You was gonna put our age on. What the fuck is you on?
09 graduate. What was some of your fly? What do you remember was the fly that you was like, I didn't participate in it, but looking back, I should have.
Nothing.
Nothing, nigga. You ain't appreciate nothing.
Nothing.
You didn't appreciate white tees.
Bro, all the styles back then was not made for skinny niggas like me, dog. All the big ass clothes, that shit was too fucking heavy. Then you couldn't come in with the tight shit.
You thinking about that shit wrong, bro. You thinking about it all wrong. So this is where I'm okay. So look, I remember all the niggas wearing. We was just
all right, grills. That's still a thing.
That wasn't right. That wasn't really a thing because niggas in the 90s was wearing grills. Like niggas was just down south. But for instance. Look at this nigga here. Don't this outfit scream 2008?
Even 2000.
It's no brand on the fucking polo. So that's one of the big things. Like that was a big deal. Like everybody was wearing brandless polos. Like, but it was like stripes in certain patterns and shit that made them look kind of sweeter than other ones. So like that was like one of the styles.
Look how
like
big that shit is.
It was big as fuck. But no, his shit kind of fit him. His hat looked kind of extra large. But it looked like it's not that much space in the arm.
What made us want to wear baggy clothes, bro?
I don't fucking know. I think it came from the 90s. It's a byproduct of the 90s. Everybody was kind of doing that, but not to our excess. I think. Like, we took it overboard. We was like, nigga, all our shorts gotta look like pants. Nigga, if your shorts don't almost touch your shoes, you gotta go back to the store.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
All that shit was always dumb to me.
It was dumb as fuck. Just in retrospect. I didn't notice it until like maybe like 08. And from 05 to 08, I was just kind of like whatever everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, about 16, 17, I'm like, all alright, bro. The jig is up. This shit lame as fuck. But that was also like the era of like Vans and
people still wear
got my Vans on and they look like sneakers.
Jabos.
I'm talking about like not Jabos, Levi's.
Levi's always been a thing.
No, they weren't. Not fucking fitted. Nobody was wearing fitted Levi's. Nobody was wearing shit that fit. That's when the fitted era started.
Like 09, right?
Wiz Khalifa,
Lil Wayne.
all them niggas started wearing shit that fit. And that's when Levi's got back popular. When we was like, oh shit, nigga, 501s. Everybody got 501s. Nigga, we wearing 501. You know what I'm saying? And we still was wearing the white tees, but they just fit instead. You know what I'm saying? Instead of...
Say, wait, you know what? This does look okay.
Like, literally, niggas used to wear... I didn't do this. I never participated in this. Niggas literally used to wear the fucking tag that let you know
how big your shirt is.
Bro, that was the biggest bullshit era of bullshit, nigga. Like,
I do got a big shirt. This a 4X.
I promise to God, nigga, it's a 4X, nigga. Look. No, nigga, that came from, nigga, we know where you got that fucking shirt from. We know. It's Foot Locker for sure. You shouldn't have bought it. That don't mean you should have bought it, nigga. It's just a Foot Locker tee. You can go to Champs, get the same fucking tee, but get your fucking size. We was walking around looking stupid as fuck. I love Jabot. Jabot was the shit.
I wish I could afford Jabot back then.
Oh man. We was I even remember, so that I can get more outfits, I had discovered AJ Maxx and shit. You know what I mean? TJ Maxx and all that good shit, nigga. AJ Wright. And so I was like, shit, just take me to... Yeah, I was requesting that. She was like, nigga, what? We ain't going to that bullshit. I'm like, no. I heard you can get about 3-4 of them bitches. for the budget you got for me. For shorts. We gonna get 3-4 of them bitches. Sometimes one pocket was longer than the other one. Sometimes one fucking pant leg was longer than the other. Sometimes they was fucked up, but I was getting them bitches at decent prices. Enough to keep a nigga fresh as fuck, nigga. For the budgets. Yes, nigga, it was hard times, bro. The economy was collapsing. It was fucking a recession. Jeezy had just put out an amazing album.
You know what I mean? So did the game.
Yes. It was a whole bunch of shit happening at that time. Nobody really had the money.
That was a wild ass year too.
Bro, nobody had the money. Like, even like albums that you wanted to hear, we had to like dig deep to find the bootleg versions of them because it was just like nobody even wanted to go buy the real album to put it on LimeWire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was hard. It was hard as fuck, man. So, shout out to everybody that was even alive at that time to remember it.
That was a wild year for music, man. I couldn't wait. Like, the snap was cool for a moment, but I couldn't wait till that joke was over.
I couldn't wait till it was over, too. It came and went.
Not really, because it stayed at that whole...
Come on, bro. It was like 05 to like 07.
We gonna call it the Soulja Boy sound.
Mm-hmm.
It was the popular song for maybe...
2 years.
3 to 5, bro.
Come on, bro.
3 to 5.
What was the song in 08?
Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
That was not fucking little.
No, not Soulja Boy. Ringtone. There we go. Ringtone.
Ringtone era. Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different. Yeah, the ringtone era. Once that was over,
they used to be on the chart, the most downloaded song. Man. So now people making those type of songs. No.
I mean, but right now niggas is making TikTok songs. Where's the difference?
Because we not looking for a Carter 3 from none of them niggas. We ain't happen to catch one. And then everything changed once Kanye dropped 808 and Heartbreak. That's changed the course.
Yeah, man. 808s and Heartbreaks. So are you saying...
Yes. 808, So Far Gone, and Man on the Moon.
Fuck that, nigga. I'm giving all of it to Cudi.
All of it?
Cudi deserves all the credit for everybody's sound today. Every single fucking track.
But if he didn't get with Kanye and Kanye went...
He was before... Bro, he did Day and Night before that. That was a crooning song. Day and Night. That got him signed.
For sure.
That got him signed,
but if he didn't get with Kanye, for Kanye to do his Kanye-ish things, do you think it would influence the generation as big as it did?
Yes! If he would have came out on Atlantic, bro, he still would have been large. Still, he still would have made Man on the Moon. He still would have made it.
I don't think he would have been that big, bro.
Yes. He had that creative mind. He one of them genius niggas that we don't give enough credit to because it's too soon. He's one of them niggas. He influenced the entire generation. Just like fucking Chief Keef. Niggas can try to separate their lineage from this nigga, but it's attached. It don't matter what you fucking say. That nigga didn't even know what he was doing. But he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the driving force behind current day drill music. So, I gotta attribute the success that we give to the current day sound from Cudi, because once again, even if you say you give it to Ye because of 808s, is that not fucking Cudi album?
Yeah.
Then stop playing with this nigga name.
Again, if Cudi would have made It in a Heartbreak, it would have had the bigger impact because it wasn't just Cudi on the album. It was T-Pain. And I
think that nigga would have went to go find that nigga no matter what. Because Chance wasn't fucking on his label. Yeah, he went to go seek that nigga out because he had the sound that he was looking for.
From Chicago, though, man.
But it don't matter. It don't matter. You gonna go seek out the nigga that got the sound that you want. If you one of the niggas that tried to formulate your sound based on who else is doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can't forget Gucci either.
Gucci also influenced his generation. Of course. Just the trap rap sound. Like, he took it to the next level where we thought Jeezy was gonna take it, but I don't think he did. Jeezy kind of just was like T.I.-esque. Like,
that's exactly
some of the pioneers, but y'all didn't do nothing to elevate it, really. Y'all just did it to perfection.
Right, just did it to perfection. Gucci, I don't think he did it to perfection.
He just took it to the next level of it.
'Cause everybody sound like a Gucci baby.
100%. 100%. I mean, at least the people that still have a base in only rapping. Like, I feel like niggas like Future and them, like, they got like a base in mostly rap. Oh, right. But then they kind of get melodic sometimes. Them kind of niggas, I feel like, got more of a Gucci influence than Cudi. Because Cudi come back around the trap too.
Right, he do.
So, you know, that shit is amazing. And that's why I thought that was a great discussion. Just the fact that, and that's why I think the 2000 to 2010 was some of the golden years of rap. Because to me and to niggas like you that was born in it and went through it, it elevated where everybody else had already done.
But I understand we're not calling it the golden age. It's like the 90s is just called the golden age. You know,
but I don't think it's fair to give it that credit. It was just
not the best years. It's just called it's like saying it's just giving the time period a name.
Well, I'm just saying that that's not the real golden age. I'm saying that us taking hip hop to the next level, our generation of artists, is the true golden age. We took this shit nowhere they ever saw it going, ever. They couldn't ever imagine that shit. Niggas still rap like them because that is their golden age, but it's not. Like, niggas like us know that crewing shit is it. It's it. It's how hip hop should sound. It should be this hybrid of all this hodgepodge of fucking music and different sounds and different tones and melodies. All that shit makes it so much more amazing than what y'all did. Everything y'all did was great, but this is fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? The way that these niggas like Kendrick could just take these patterns and just flip them and make them so melodic.
Over the Drake beats.
Drake can take these same situations and just make it so melodic and say the same thing a rapper would say, but it just sounds so much more better because it's melodic. Singers was always the dominant force in music.
Black music.
Music, period. Until hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was only singers. So you didn't have anything else. So singers were the most dominant force. Then you get hip hop and you lose the singing element, but you keep it because of the samples. Then you lose the samples because they get pricey and labels can't sell music.
Add the singer.
And they can't sell right. So you just get the singer. Then the rapper becomes the singer. It's only right that it goes in this trajectory, that it becomes this hybrid type fashion. We got the technology.
Right.
We
So
got
what's
everything.
Next? Can we
It's
get
nothing. It's nothing next. You only get the singer rapper. It's nothing past it. You go backwards. That's why artists like Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher and everybody else, Fly God, is coming out.
History repeats itself.
You just start over. Then you go back. That's why I started this conversation in the first place.
That was a good analogy. You did an essay on it.
And write one word of it, nigga, but thought about it for a week.
Because it is like, even the baby is one of the more rappy artists. You know what I'm saying?
So where can you go from him? Where can you go? Backwards. Simple and plain, man.
So
Bro.
then you just don't get a singer? So then you just don't get a singer at the beginning?
Yeah. No, not at the beginning. You're just gonna rap. Fuck all that singy shit. Niggas gonna be like, that's corny. Again. Just gonna start over again. That singy shit corny, nigga. That pop shit. And everybody gonna be making underground shit. Everybody. It's gonna go back to it. That's all. My prediction, 2022. In 2021. Holla at your boy. We taking it back to the element, to the soul, to the essence. Speaking of essence, I can't stand the pics of these niggas holding these blunts with their motherfucking nails dirty enough to look like they can grow more weed in them. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Clean your fucking nails before you take a picture of your hands. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
Just don't hit the blunt after it, man.
Fuck that. My whole thing is I'm not smoking with these niggas. I'm smoking with minimal amount of niggas in COVID. I just can't stand seeing the pictures on social. These niggas be like Fat Woods. Every single one of their 4 fucking fingers and 1 thumb is disgusting, nigga. Like, bro, I know a chick you can go see, bro. Like, you can get your shit tight, cuz we adults now. Let's just admit it. Self-care is health-care is the best kind of care, nigga. Take care of yourself and your image, cuz you gotta look great. Keep your shit lined up. Stop letting your shit get all out of control. Stop letting your nails get dirty as fuck. We on some different shit in 2021. We gotta be different people. What kind of person do you look to be this year in comparison to last year? Like, what's the big elevation for you this time? Maybe not like a resolution or nothing like that. Just something that you want to work on.
Better financial knowledge, man. I've been working on that on a low key for want to be financial savvy.
It's very important. Very important. Being able to keep. A lot of people, I've been told by the wealthier people that I may know, that making more money don't do shit.
Right.
If you can't keep the money. And keeping money is
really,
also an old school way of thinking of money.
That's like 2 generations ago.
100%. Money is not valuable. So it's the key is to get the money to work. And I want to bring in a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, that may have some more influence in the money side of things that people would like to listen to. I was watching the 85 South show not too long ago. Shout out to them boys over there. And they had Earn Your Leisure and Wall Street Trapper on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So they got these guys talking about financial wellness, and then they got Wall Street Trapper talking about how he's been building generational wealth, and these niggas is all having a conversation at once. A bunch of rich niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the conversations that I feel like the people pay more attention to. That people really kind of need, but don't know they need it. Because people think, oh, I got the shit that make me look like I got money. Like, me and you was talking about that not long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, how possessions are kind of how people keep track of your success when they don't even know how your bank account look.
Tell me about it.
We already talked about it. That's why I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about it now. Like, we already did. But yeah, so I think one of my goals is just healthier, all around health. Like, I'm a single
bachelor.
Gemini bachelor. I'm gonna give up some goods. I ain't gonna tell you when I was born. I'm a Gemini bachelor.
You already did. You said you was graduated in 09.
I didn't say when. I was born though. I could have graduated early. You don't know me.
It don't matter.
Anyway.
He was not graduated early.
But anyway, I didn't say that, he did. But yeah, like, I think just overall health, I don't think as a person that like work from home a lot, I don't think I, especially during the summertime, have been getting out enough. Like, just being in the sun, going out and doing different shit. Like,
walking.
I am a introverted type person. I go walk the dog, you know what I'm saying? But that's usually at night. You know, like, it's so like I've been lacking, like, and I feel like a lot of people these days do lack like vitamin D and different type of elemental vitamins and shit that they need that they can really just get from being in nature. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to go out, be in nature a lot fucking more, and then work out like double time. I want to bulk up.
To get to the gym, bro. You don't even understand.
Yeah, I've been seeing like video footage and shit of people in gyms and shit. I don't trust it right now. The numbers are way too high. Still. So I'm just gonna wait on the gyms and shit maybe till late spring.
You know what I'm saying? Post-pandemic.
Yeah, I mean that's not probably post. That's probably gonna still be like ending pandemic. And then maybe in the summertime we'll be post. Hopefully. But yeah, man, I really want to try to be a more healthier version of me. Like I said, I've been eating even like towards the end of the year, I started trying to get my vitamins up. You know, all that good shit. I'm about to start on a eating journey. I've been eating out way too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? And even if I eat out a lot, I need to go to the healthier spots and spend the cheese, you know what I'm saying? So that even if I don't feel like cooking, I could just still eat as healthy as I would cooking.
I was eating out like maybe 3-4 times a week, but now this year 2021 so far, it's only been like once or twice maybe, bro. Like,
man, fuck that.
What's up?
You
takeout?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna say you may have a lady in your life that may make that easier for you.
It may be women.
You go.
It might be an auntie, nephew.
There you go. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm going to just make an assumption.
Yeah.
And so you might have multiple women's cooking and cooking it up. You may not.
You may be dry snitching.
I may be dry snitching. That's why I was saying what I was saying, so that we can, but you might have a lady at home. I don't know what you got until you say it. You ain't never said it on fucking camera, whether you got a girlfriend, whether you got anything.
If you don't got a girlfriend, you better get you some girlfriend that cooks.
100%, because the ones I got don't fucking cook.
Girl.
Yo, they don't cook at all.
Oh, you tripping.
These bitches is definitely, what can I order you? I'm doing DoorDash. The same as me.
Yeah, you gotta
pulling meals on me.
Like, can you make me a meal once a week? You gotta wiggle them into it. Then just
100%.
like gradually go up on the days. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Alright, I'm with you, man. I'll figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, you might have to go on your hit list and try to get some people off, man. What are you doing, man?
On some bullshit. I promise to God. I've been bullshitting.
Like, if you're a man that cook and can cook for a woman, alright, cool.
But see, but that's my thing. No, my thing is that
But
I prefer not to cook. I also have an air fryer, which is kind of like my personal chef. So I'm just between that. I'm in between that. I prefer not to do the air fry, but you know.
So I got this girl on the south side, man. She give you the best crocodile croquettes, man. I promise you, bro.
Hey, nothing like a salmon croquette. Oh man, you want to talk about croquettes, nigga? Hey, if you can hook up a good croquette, DM
what restaurant you ordering from? Because I'm talking about, nigga.
What you talking about?
Homemade. You talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
If you can hook up a good croquette, call me. I need you to hit my DMs, ladies. What the fuck? And speaking of ladies, did you have a Crush Spot or a Black Planet page?
I did not.
Really?
Did not.
Wow.
I didn't know. Even when people was all on Crush Spot, I was still like, "What the fuck is it?" You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I thought you was at Romulus at a time where you could be put up, because we had the proxies. That was when the proxy still worked in school.
Right.
We would just go to the proxy site and then we could be on whatever we wanted.
Right.
And so that's when we started getting on it and everybody kind of started getting hip, was in school. I didn't know about it until going to fucking computer
Like, I know
class.
you could do that because, like, even in middle school, they used to block the games and shit like that, and YouTube and shit. Niggas was like, what? Menu, nigga, ping, nigga, we in. Nigga, what's up?
Right now, we're going to Google this. How to bypass. And we figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas was wild. And that's what's nuts. Because, like, that was, like, the lo-fi way of, like, marketing. Like, kids these days can use this. I'm going to put this clip on YouTube, TikTok. Kids these days can use this method of marketing while they're in school. And that is putting CDs, burnt copies, in all of the fucking desktop towers in your computer class after everybody leaves. And then when the new students come in and they try to listen to their music or whatever, they see that it's a disc in there and they can give it a shot, whether they want to take the disc or not. Then you can come back into the class based on how many discs are missing. You could go ahead and assume that last hour took all my shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And that was one of the tactics that I kind of used in school to kind of spread my shit without doing it myself. And I think kids these days can still use that shit. So, great TikTok clip. Probably 1 minute long exactly. But, yeah. I really don't have much fucking else. This was an impromptu ass episode. I'm surprised we have went 1 hour and 21 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I guess with that being said, my name is J Focuz.
I'm the Lovely Bones.
This is
The Awakening.